My name is Lola Ward, and my oratory is called Pageant Life, the Power of a Princess. And with that being said, my time will begin now. Everyone has something they want. Now, I want you to take a moment and I want you to picture whatever it is that you want. Close your eyes and really think. Maybe you want to finish a marathon. You want to see the finish line and you want to go, wow, I did it. You want to feel your heart pumping and you want to hold that medal and just cheer, wow, I did it, yay. Maybe you want the white picket fence dream with the kids, the beautiful house up on the hills, the loving family. Maybe you want a promotion at work. You want to hold a jacket. You want to have a nice suit and tie. And you want to say, I have the big bucks. For me, it was simple. I wanted to be a princess. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Lola, how could you be a princess? Because you don't have a nice castle in Arendelle and you don't talk to little fish underneath the sea. How could you possibly be a princess? Well, I did it. I won my very first pageant. However, at the end of the day, being a princess was a real life thing, and I had some lessons to learn. You could say that my crown was a little tilted and my sash a little twisted because I needed to learn very important adult lessons. First, I needed to learn to be authentic, to be myself, that everyone else was already taken. Next, I needed to learn to be confident. I needed to learn that no, even if the world is looking at you funny, that you need to put your shoulders back and you need to say, this is who I am and I'm here. And then finally, I needed to learn to be accountable, not just to myself anymore, but I had constituents. I needed to be accountable to others. So yes, I had to learn authenticity, confidence, and accountability to be a princess. Authenticity. When I first started the pageant, I was so fixated on what the other girls were doing. How they were curling their hair, what color their dress was, what their talent was. If it was a talent, are you singing? And if so, what song are you singing? I wanted to be just like them. Spoiler alert, I lost that pageant, and there I was sitting on the Syracuse High steps sobbing because the curling iron burnt my hair, the dress washed me out, and my song was too flat. There I was, not a princess, just a heartbroken little girl with a dream. But the next year, I got a COVID year, which I consider a blessing. And I know what you're thinking, how could a COVID year be a blessing? Well, it's simple, really. I got the opportunity to be myself. I was isolated from the girls, so I didn't have their influence, their unknowing influence. I had to be myself. I got to pick whatever song sounded best in the shower. I got to pick whatever dress looked best in my closet. I didn't worry about how my hair looked. I just let it go free like the wildfire that it is. And I won. So as corny or dorky as it sounds, being my most authentic self won. And that stuck with me. I wanted to be who I was, not just on pageant day, but every day of the year. And I wanted everyone to know that that's who I was. And not only that, it was so important to me that as I left behind my crown, I left behind a quote. And it says, authenticity, something you literally can't learn. Because I want every young girl who's becoming a princess, or every young girl that's becoming a basketball player, or I want every boy who's becoming a police officer, or every boy who's becoming a construction worker or a ballet dancer. I want them to know that they are okay to be themselves. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. That's the lesson that I wanted to leave behind. It was so important to me that right under my face is authenticity. Something you literally can't learn. Confidence. confidence. There was a girl, she came to me and she said, "Why am I not winning any pageants?" She competed in a different level than I did, different state. And I asked her, I was like, well, let's take a look at it. And I looked at everything and I finally got to her talent video. She was a beautiful artist. I am talking gorgeous artwork. And I was watching her present in her talent video. And she stood to the corner and she held it like this. And she looked down and she mumbled. And I told her, I said, "You're not being confident enough with your artwork." I told her, I said, "I want you to stand there and I want you to be so confident it blows them away. I want you to hold your artwork to the side and I want you to say, this is a Picasso painting. This is the next 7 wonders of the world. This is mine. I created it. It's beautiful and you can't find anything else like it," because that's what confidence is. It's to stand there with your unapologetically and say, "This is who I am," and you own it. And yeah, to me, confidence is walking across a runway and it's strutting your stuff. But I hope that everyone has confidence, whether you're a teacher in a classroom, whether you're a first female wrestler dominating a mat, whether you're a basketball star, a golf championship. I want you, of all people, to be confident in what you're doing, because no one else can do it like you. I want you to stand there and I want you to give yourself to the world and be who you're meant to be. Be your most confident self. I got the opportunity to pick the theme for the 2022 pageant. And I got to say, the best thing you can wear is confidence. Now, I picked this quote simply because there seems to be a stereotype in pageants, and that stereotype is it's about what you wear. But it's not. I wanted everyone to know that no matter what they were wearing, as long as you were wearing it with confidence, it looked great on you. That's a lesson that I had to learn. I had to learn that no matter what dress I picked, as long as I wore it with confidence, it looked like it would belong at the Met Gala. I had to learn that no matter what color, no matter the size, no matter the price tag, no matter the cut, that if I wore my dress with confidence, it was the best thing that I could wear. And I want every single princess to know the same. Accountability. There are 2 types of accountability. One is being accountable to yourself, and the other is being accountable to others. Let's start with accountability to yourself. Cool fact, I have wanted to get up for the gym at 4:30 3 days in a row now. I have made 0. Now, being accountable to myself would be making myself get up, waking up and making myself hit the floor and start. But I'm not doing that. Accountability are these little habits that you create to be the best version of you, because you need to be the best version of you to show off the best version of you. And then accountability to others. My first time in the royal court that I was in, I was late. I had a morning where I was balancing things on my head and I was looking for my shoes and my keys and I was panicking, but ultimately I was late. I had let down the people that I loved most. And that was hard. I needed to be on time. And then I was a leader. People are looking up to you. You need to lead by example. You need to be there when people need you. That's being accountable to others. I stand here today with a tiara on my head, a sash across my body, and a beautiful, beautiful arm wave. You might not, and that's okay. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter who you are, what your passion in life is, what you believe will fill the world with success, no matter how your voice sounds. No matter who you are or what you're doing, I hope you're authentic. I hope that you are your true self despite what other people may think. I hope you're confident. I hope you put your shoulders and your wings back and you say, wow, I'm amazing. I'm doing good. And I hope you're accountable, not only to yourself, but the people that you're leading, because you are a leader. That's what I believe success is. And that's how I became a princess. Thank you.